we feeling you. Point blank, period. That's any woman. Any woman. If we like you, we're gonna fuck you. It's no questions. You don't have to ask those questions. As soon as we meet a man, we know we want to fuck. The thing is, we decide when we want to fuck you. That's the thing. Because sometimes, and this is why I say you got to learn the women. If you learn a woman, if you know she had a father, if you know she put on this facade as she's a good girl, she's not going to want to show you that she's a hoe. So a lot of times, she'll want to put on a facade like she's this good girl and she's not a hoe with you. So she don't want to fuck you, but that's a bitch that you're dealing with. That's a bitch that you're reading. You already understand the women that you deal with. She's putting on a facade. She's putting on a facade because she don't want you to dame her as a hoe. But you know she going. Oh, I'm going. I already let you know I'm feeling you. I already proved to you. We done went out. You done came to my house. We done kissed and everything. You done said you wanted to fuck. And I'm like, yo, I want to take my time with you. When you call me, I answer. We talk. The vibe is there. Anytime you text me, I answer. We done been out a couple of times. I just don't want to show you that I'm a hoe. But I want to fuck. So that has a lot to do with how much of that energy you put in her, that sexual energy you put in a bitch. Every bitch is different. Or you might be meeting a church girl. You know, she gotta show you that the God she served is her husband. So she don't want to give you the pussy because she gonna forsake her God. But she done sent you ass shots. You done seen the titties and everything. She done let you suck on the titties. You probably done fingered the bitch a couple of times. You know what I mean? That bitch going. But she don't want you to put the dick in it because she don't want to show you that she's a hoe. That has a lot to do with the bitch that you're talking to. So if we like you, we gonna fuck you. We're not gonna go out with you and be like, no, don't kiss me. No, don't touch me. That's a bitch don't like you. A bitch saying don't touch her. A bitch saying don't kiss me. A bitch say she don't view men like that. She don't lean on sex. That bitch don't like you. She's just dealing with you to do something. You're something to do. Because the energy, and this is the thing with you. Men be like, well, how do I know she wants to fuck? Motherfucker, if you understand and master your energy, the energy is already there. The difference between lust and energy. Lust is after you fuck the bitch or after she fuck you, she don't view you the same way. Building up to the sex, after the sex, that bitch will be hooked like that. That's the bitch that's calling you. That's the bitch that want to be your wife. That's the bitch that wants you to get her pregnant. That's the bitch that she sees dreams about you. That's not lust. That's energy. That's the energy that you possess. Lust fades. Energy never dies. A lot of men be like, oh, she put on a facade. She's just faking. How the fuck she's faking? You mastered the energy between you and the bitch. The energy don't question. She don't question who you are. She tell you, I'm feeling you. Straight point blank, I'm feeling you. She don't even talk about how your body looks. She don't talk about your money. She just want to get it in. She ain't talking about nothing material. That's lust. The energy is the man. The man, you, your mind, your body, your soul, who you are and the things you stand on. You want to know how some niggas could fuck a bitch and he broke his fuck? Because it's his energy. It's his energy. It's the energy. And that bitch will be tracing him. It's not about the material thing. It's the energy. It's the man. And that shit don't die. That don't die. The lust factor die. That's how you can meet a bitch that don't really like you and you can manipulate the bitch to have the bitch thinking that she caught up on you. She really not. All you did is inflict certain things to make her thirst, to trigger certain things in our minds to get us hot and horny when it comes to you. But that's not the energy. That's you just manipulating the bitch like a motherfucker. Let me just put it out there. You can do that. Men do that. Men do that. Have a bitch thing that she want him, but you got it's a mind thing behind that. But you can do that even with bitches that have rejected you. So getting a bitch caught up, you can get a bitch caught up. Do that, inflicting things on her mind, getting her to see you in a certain type of light, but that's actually triggering something in her mind. You can do that. You can do that with the way you talk to a bitch. You can do that with having a bitch fantasize about you. You can do that with talking to a bitch and then withdrawing from the bitch and then talking to the bitch, then withdrawing from the bitch. that right there will get a bitch caught up on you. Cause she ain't gonna know where she at in your life. She's gonna want to know more about you. Selling that bitch a dream. Letting that bitch fantasize about you. Getting the bitch want to fuck you. That's not the energy. The energy is when a bitch see you. She want to know more about you. She's throwing you that pussy. And she ain't asking about your money. She just want to see you. And after you fuck the bitch caught up like a motherfucker on you. That's the energy. That shit never die. That's how the bitch get caught up after you fuck the bitch. After you fuck her, and I'm not talking about giving the bitch 10 pumps, you know what I mean, at a hotel. Y'all just fucking at a hotel and y'all gotta go. I'm talking about laying that shit on her in the bedroom. Talking to her while you making love to her. Talking to her mind, talking to her soul, talking to her body, taking your time with the bitch. Actually gazing in the bitch ass and laying that shit on her brain. Long stroking the bitch while you talking to the bitch. That's that energy. That shit right there drive a bitch crazy. But you gotta know that as a man, when you dealing with a bitch, how your energy is, and that's why you must value your energy and know the bitches that you're dealing with. Know the bitches you dealing with. So it's like that with bitches. So when it comes to that part, that energy never dies. That's why, like, some of the women you have ever dealt with, they'll still hit you up to this day. Oh, we don't never forget you. Even if we're in a relationship, even if we're married, when it comes to you, you're him. You're him. You're the one that put it on me. Because the energy between you and a woman, that don't go away. Y'all maybe not dealing with, but that's how you can still get a bitch panties. That's how you can still fuck the same bitch, and it could be 10, 20 years. That bitch gonna always go back to you. You get what I'm saying? But it has to do with the energy in the bitches that you deal with. So if you know you dealing with a bitch and you get the bitch caught up, and you know it's the energy between y'all two, even if y'all not together, anytime you come across that bitch will throw pussy at you. She could be in a marriage with you. That bitch will hit you up on social media. That bitch will try to call you. That bitch will go by your family house. That bitch will go by your mama house. She just want to know what's up with you. The bitch look for you. The bitch will go to your job trying to see where you at, because you just that nigga that do it for her, because that energy never died. That shit never died. Will I be wrong if I say that, you know, it's a certain energy this man possessed that I'm weak as fuck. I can't help it. I'm fucking weak. I'm weak as fuck. I get tongue tied. I breathe heavy. I can't think straight. Will I be wrong if I say that's a nigga that do that for me? Yes, that's some real shit. He just does. So I try to stay away from that man that I have dealt with, because he does it for me. He just do. But that's every woman. That's the energy that you possess when it comes to the bitch. But you must know that.